Hey guys, what's going on? It's Triforce and I'm here with a special video. I want to give a special thanks to a very special person who's been involved in my life in gaming for the last 15 years. And that is Reggie, the former president of Nintendo. And he left us a message for all the work he's been doing over the last decade or so for Nintendo. I want to kind of give you guys a little history with myself and Reggie over the years, because there's a lot of things that I've shared with him, both personally and professionally, in trying to help push the Nintendo community forward. So as many of you guys already know, I've done a lot of stuff with Reggie in terms of like the launches for the big video game platforms and actually some of the software. So for a lot of you guys, you will know that like my first launch I've ever done with Reggie was the actual Nintendo Wii. So, and this was like back in 2006, and I stood the line of, was the first person in North America to, meet up with the president and sell the system, and it was in Toys R Us, and had a lot of friends and supporters. The big Nintendo community came out. Me and Reggie even did an interview together after the sale of the actual system. So, that's how we really got to really meet each other, because I actually met him longer than that, like before that. I met him like in, I think, 2005 at Nintendo World. Well, actually it's called Nintendo New York now, but back then it was called Nintendo World, and that was my first time I met him. I don't think he was a president of Nintendo just yet, but this was like early in his career. Then I met him, what was the next one I met him? Oh yes, the Nintendo 3DS. That was the next launch that I did. And he met up with like the president of Best Buy, and there was a whole launch for it. And that was a hard one because that was actually real cold. And I stood out in the cold for that one. It was snowing in the whole 9 yards, but it was worth the wait when the Nintendo 3DS dropped. And Reggie and the president of Best Buy were able to hand me off the system, and I got it. And then Reggie even went a step beyond that when he helped get my Nintendo Me into the eShop. And I was helping to promote some of the best games that was on the Nintendo 3DS, downloadable or for direct purchase. And then after that, the final big one for me was the Wii U. That was the big one for me, because that was the one where I felt like, this was the last time I was actually going to launch a system. And Reggie was there, and like I said, we did interviews again, and this is the iconic picture you see of him giving me the Wii U, which is like literally the Nintendo Switch prototype, so to speak. But it was a real good launch. And during that entire time, I've learned a big truth about Reggie that a lot of people don't know. Reggie is a gamer, and growing up in the 80s and the 90s playing video games, I always wanted Nintendo or any one of these companies to hire an actual gamer to actually run these video game companies, because they know what the gamers want. And Nintendo was able to actually fulfill that wish of mine through Reggie Fils-Aimé. He's been there throughout the community. He knows how to toe the line between the community and then the corporate world. So because of him, he was able to help bring a lot of things that we could only dream of, with Nintendo to the community. And I look forward to Doug Bowser, who's now the new president of Nintendo America, to help continue the tradition that Reggie Fils-Aimé has done for over 15 years with Nintendo. I'm making this video because Reggie did something very special for me. He left me an email, and I want to share this email with you guys.
And this is what Reggie wrote to me. Triforce, my apologies for the delay in responding. The response to my retirement announcement has been overwhelming. I truly wish you the very best as you pursue your passions. You are a key part of my history with Nintendo these past 15 years. Keep making your own history. My very best regards, Reggie.
And I really appreciate this email from you, Reggie. Thank you for your 15 years service to Nintendo, and you're going to go down in history as one of the greatest pantheons of Nintendo.